Then at this plaza, after a try with a video that were stolen and forged as well, I done 2 videos. And Sodoma Gomorra, Perras y Degenerados, Argentina, uniform, says that them officers, they can do whatever they want, and they produce us for the briefing and for the giving good to the people and for the providing informations and things, like they says they done first and they says first and they discovers first. And the reality of this is exactly like they says it is. So in the middle of this all keeps on layering like they are me and they do what I do and they are who I am, profaning me, and after a complete nights and days witchcraft, while perras, queridos expertos, artilleras, víboras, prostitutas y perros, should I say the word trolos, ejército argentino, considered of expertise as BFA, keeps on giving around to profaning and discovering who job can kill. And making this as well, to robbing me, to can kill, control, come, I'm your hero, blow me up and I'm gonna you and show you I am the star. So perras degeneradas, Sodoma Gomorra is what they dedicates to. And in the middle of this all, I were working the whole yesterday about with your runners and telling them what were happening, and they were fanning and taking opportunistic, oh, it's the first, we're the first, installing the videos and saying they can take away like already done. And also files from my account saying that everything belongs to them. So but the clear fact of this, I just recorded 2 videos today which I explained what happened, and one doesn't appear in my account, uploaded through my cell phone. And Claro keeps on saying that I steal them, and to making me uploading and saying that I own to Claro, like Claro never paid. Like they had to pay for complicity, for less humanity against my person, saying that I forged over downloading with my cell phone and forging with my cell phone and promoting like mine to Perras, Sodoma y Gomorra, Policía Federal Argentina, Ejército Argentino, Ministerio de Ciencia y Tecnología, Cuerpo Médico Forense, and to evangelics, saying that it is true. And Perras Tribunales saying, oh, Claro said gotta be. So this is not a microphone, and this is nothing like a microphone, and nothing like a video can be reproduced with a cell phone. But suddenly an Android can be useful for the forging a video and a photo. So perras tribunales, morite perra sucia, donde perteneces, en la vaginitis de la perra prostituta Cristina Kirchner. Y ahí moriste por los siglos, shalá. So in the reality of the soul, through this, I were about this reality and producing this and still stealing my words and saying, oh, forget about the Torah because of the already done. And you know what? This were the term that like I just said, which is Evangelics Argentina UNASUR and associated. And also Perras de Sodoma y Gomorra. And you know what happened? Do you know Mundo Gaturro, like I was explaining like? And Mundo Gaturro comes like turro in the lunfardo, means one opportunistic son of a snake that makes a trick to a person to make him fall, and taking opportunism over the person by being mean, son of a snake, son of a and producing a damage. So a son of a B word, making damages and trying to take an opportunistic moment for destroying, diminishing, or producing a trap over a person and taking what benefit can. This is this. Turros del infierno, Sodoma y Gomorra. So in the middle of this, further this, which is worse than the word, happened while this day at this plaza, already past 9 a.m., 9 past 10 around, just came this word before I to come out of the house. And the reality were, well, the term as Mundo Gaturro, which is kind of a Garfield, but in the meaning of Gaturro for kids, but for the reality Gato Turro, which it means for the kids kind of a very queridita, manravata, kiddo, bleveseja vlachemin baflefestadi, tussi, kind of an innocent thing, which is a lie, like naturally here, perras degeneradas, making the double accent for the, oh, it's just a kid's thing, oh, it's nothing like that, but right back doors are the sick shit, always are, and the way they dies. So suddenly, it comes this, this Tetorra. And they said, oh, this one makes up classified terms and names. So suddenly, I'm sorry. Suddenly the reality were like started saying that there were kind of a I I'm so sorry. I cannot do this. Listen to me. I'm going to explain you the reality of this. And the point of this is a son of a damn shit. They're saying that these were the superhero of the books. Understand? Kind of a very the super teeth. You get the term. So suddenly, the point of this were like, I will make up this for the saying that it were my superhero to fitting the reality that suppose I will ever have at the term of the Temshiet evangelics, that they says that El Adon has the Shaddai to Motevanki Matlevech Lacham, to saying that Shaddai will be like the breast kiver. And this is not for laugh. So suddenly, so, Parra the generosity started talking about the Diana, about the Bible, saying the multiple breasts to fitting the supposedly, which will be the, how's this name that the Parra naturally uses? A Pompashira. So, the Torah will be like the biggest of the superhero of the breasts to the supposedly giving and providing to the auxiliation and help. So listen to me. The pendeja diablas del infierno is match all over. It's something like it's impossible to not notice Belhamables Velikab, pendeja diablas del infierno. There is no other. It is match. My God. All right. So suddenly, I'm telling you, the reality of the term, like the Temshiet started saying while the first times of the soul, I started explaining the reality and said that Lumbia, which Lumbia is a holy thing of Adonai. And the reality for and the profane over this brought the destruction over the Plevesechali, and they went to hell. So pendeja diabla del infierno touches the things of Adonai, and then the Torah is gonna send them to hell, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Oh my God, pedazo de hijo de perra. Right? Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, let's having a moment. Oh my God. I'm gonna explain you what it means, this name. And Lumbia is a holy thing of Adonai, and they turn to making a comics about my person, saying that I will come at the days, the superhero of the super anointed, and at the nights saying that Lumbia, which is a holy thing of Adonai, to being like a very phallus, super phallus, uncovered, that will say Lumbia, and I will become the super nymph. Further this, and I'm sorry, which is not for laugh. The reality of this Torah thing, I'm going to explain you. This is a very name which is not Spanish unless Lumfardo, unless pendeja diablas del infierno, styling Sodoma Gomorrah culture. You understand, like the Lumbia thing, which is a holy Advini, which comes from the Antich and is Ad Ishkomatima Lu Ayum Biika Masi Bia Anash, which it is the Blervesivish of the seal of the love and the mercy of Adonai for the making the Blavesvia Plebechachle Eshvotzim. You get me? So the reality of the Lumbia is the Beseveshvotlechelachi, a brand of the Besesi Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Refia Blechemechlech Besevesho Ad Levesid, that Bechalesi profana the Generas Evangelicas in Sodoma Gomorrah profaned me, like the rest they profaned. Bebla Besevechlaf Shekoach Lechi Bishvotem Espechle Sechashalak, Advenima. So suddenly the clear fact of the Blevechel Chabaspetzim Achleveseveshoa Tabak Lechama Alaktab, Rechalach Echal Vosev. And happened the reality of the Blerevet Vagelechimia Bleveseveshevotzav and Tevechlakim and Rechalim, and they are dead for that. And the Torah is nothing like an invented by me or a joke. It is not Spanish, it is not lunfardo, and it is not like Mundo Gaturro. Or turros, degenerados Sodoma y Gomorra y evangelistas. Turras, turros degenerados, pendejas diablas del infierno. Tetorra, Bethlehem matches. Alright. Bethlehem atletis. The things. Exactly. I got to speak like they normally hear around pedorros. They are kind of a very farted, sorry. They are. Alright. Will be like fartodet. Pedorro. Alright. Okay, so pedorros. Bechlari torros. I'm sorry. It's the befolama plechesebel tibia taleka. Oh my God. Alright. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's giving back to the sons of hell what they got. Oh my goodness! I'm sorry, let's giving them what they got to have and carrying. Sons of shit. Alright. So, this term is actually for the Ben Ravasiv. At the reality of the Hebrew, which is not Hebrew, were translated at the Refpa in Samatleves Hamadem. And the term is Ati Ishkot Lebechmatza at Bladi, Te Roskotsaba, Seshmotzi, Resfotok, Mansmanam. And it's a demon, like them. Right, and so, Betlavachlachi, Te Toros, Befomavleveselek, Deshmabel Hamad Levani. So, the term is from the At Kivashke, Batemeklak, which at the term is At Kavot, Imontlecha. Shevosiva votat komota, and comes from the Insh Komavu, Menschebek, Egyptian Bonsto, which is the profanation of the Blevetech Minim. And the reality of Italy is Teta Abdu, or Teto, Tabans Matsini, which is Teto. And whenever I said that, started to saying the lunfardo, degenerados, cultura Sodoma Gomorra Argentina, Teto, let's play the Teto. Oh, he made enough the Teto now. Like if I will be a psychopath expecting that to happen. Perros degenerados, psicópatas, that thinks they knows what one thinks, and even knowing, they mix up in a class of a shit like psychopaths to saying, oh, gotta be because of weak man. So suddenly, the Teto means the vulgar, the generation of one person will having the right moment of cutting down a little bit, and the person which supposedly to be the super Sodoma, perro degenerado de torro, will ever make the act. Sorry for this. The rhyme thing in Spanish. So suddenly, the clear fact of this is the plevecholachim voflemesefechlachim. Teto, at the reality of Egyptian, is the tetmoto, betchamatli tetovo. And tetovo in Egyptian means Ibisuv. And the Ibisuv is not a demon known, and it's not a Dishkabasebechlachi, Benskobashkabat that were known at the culture. But if you go to Hamunaptra, in the Hamunaptra you have a Benshmevem, which is a Belphonica Masehari with a Falasab. And that is the Tetov, a Numuv, and it's a Bechlachi for sacrificial, Sodoma. So in the middle of this, Tetorra is the Perla Bachlachi with Teto Ra. And Ra is the Besefel Lucifer, Admevon. And Teto is Ammonium Manskeve for Egypt. So the Plechadechlechi, they are the breed of Tetorra, feeding the Bechlachi Sodoma y Gomorra. The Plovasechal Hamachli Tetorros, hijos del infierno, pendejas diablas del infierno, you are gonna die. And in hell! Right, Angelica, no te reís más. Me plafa jaljalek y mi blava se ve shegalak. Obleve se le jajal. De torros. Me blava jama bleve se le gabalek. Hablevechalchimi will be tetofo tarirratalaka. Matlebelevenekalak and says horrata, no ratalaka. Meplevechalchanegim meplechtekeshevechale rechalachi. You are gonna be Aliyah. You're gonna be Aliyah. You sure? Meplevechalchamavlevesek. I'm sorry. Okay, https www.brmcdm middle TWADORRHEIH. This is written TMODWXTXADRDRMEDA 4143.DMT middle sys middle ADM 4.10T. This is not the right writing. I already explained. Like, this is for the scripting. And the systems recall in SOSCA. BLRD systems in F8 is gonna work fine. The last split and key, my sorry, I couldn't stop laughing and I feel terrible also because of the degenerates are permanently trying to making witchcraft for it to look like an also. So the smart asses, Sodoma and Gomorrah and Evangelica, Diabla TWADORRHEIH, are gonna have what they deserve. TWADORRHEIH. Medla Vachal Chalagi, they goes to hell. I'm sorry for the victims, which is not exactly the meaning. Belchama pleveseveskat chalavasev, in klavechelegimapleveseveskop levechlacham aplevisim. And you're gonna see the pictures of this, like I tell you, because if there were a plevesechlachametlet that were not for the exhibition for the public. Is a phallus up for the sacrificial with the meaning of the blechevi, tearing, bleeding, destroying, and bechlachametli, which this takes culture from. The same Etrasel, Luciano Troviano, Bethledi gave them. The Torras, you're going to hell, Torras. Mepla bechalchalachimi bliss, sorry this, and I'm sorry. This is way too much to me. And this morning, I felt terrible. Plaza Olivera, Buenos Aires. Alejandro Mario Blanco, REDEMI.